week on ABDC, the top 8 crews match moves with superstars in the electrifying music video challenge. Static Noise, Jungle Boogie, and High 5-0 steamed up the stage.
This competition is just getting started, I tell you.
Heavy Impact and Porotic fired off explosive grooves and lightning-fast moves. But Salare tripped up for the first time.
Just don't let it happen again.
Blueprint Crew landed in the bottom 2, but it was Royal Flush who went bust and got dropped from the game.
Hit our challenge and we still go home? You gotta be kidding me.
Tonight, our crews are taking on the monster hits of the hottest artist on the planet, Lady Gaga. They've got to rock unforgettable routines with unbelievable moves worthy of Miss Gaga herself. Plus, we'll drop a shocking twist on our crews that's going to alter the course of the entire competition. It's a night full of surprises on What? America's Best Dance Crew.
Everybody, I'm Mario Lopez, and I am here with the top 7 crews still fighting to be named America's Best Dance Crew, and they are Porotic, Salare, Heavy Impact, Static Noise, Blueprint Crew, High 5-0, and Jungle Boogie. Now, at the end of last week's show, America voted for their favorite crew, and we received a massive amount of votes, but unfortunately, there were some technical problems that may have affected the results. After much consideration, ABDC has no choice but to throw out the votes from last week. That means there will be no bottom 2. And at the end of the show, no one will be eliminated. So, the 2 crews that would have fought for their lives just got a second chance and don't have to go into battle. Even though all the crews are safe, they better dig deep and give it everything they've got tonight, because next week, the stakes will be higher than ever when we send home 2 crews. That means every single performance tonight is make or break. Now, our crews will be facing the Lady Gaga challenge. Lady Gaga has revolutionized pop, pushing music, fashion, and choreography to the absolute limit. Each crew was given one of Gaga's blazing hot dance tracks, and their mission is to take her groundbreaking style and fuse it into a routine that defies our expectations. All 7 crews will perform, and then we're gonna do something we've never done before on ABDC. The judges will choose one crew they believe gave the most incredible performance of the night and grant them immunity. That crew will be safe from next week's heartbreaking double elimination. The rest of the crews are gonna need your help to stay alive. It is the most critical vote ever, so stay tuned and be sure to make your voice heard when we give you the numbers at the end of the show. All right. Let's kick off the Lady Gaga challenge with a crew that takes pride in pioneering new moves and fashion, Static Noise. Let's see what went down when Layla Kaylee told all our crews they'd be getting their Gaga on.
All right, guys, time to put on your poker face because this week is the Lady Gaga challenge. Each crew will get a massive dance hit from fame monster Lady Gaga.
You must create a routine based on your music video, Gaga's revolutionary style and groundbreaking moves.
Good luck. Static Noise, are you ready to see your Lady Gaga video?
Yes!
Let's check it out.
The song we'll be performing to this week is Beautiful Dirty Rich. Oh, we've got to use a table like that.
We saw that Lady Gaga used a lot of table choreography and we're rolling in the money and we're hoping to incorporate it and have the performance come out bigger than the video.
I have $3.
We tried jumping on the table, sliding under it, dancing on top of it.
This isn't working. Because we're theatrical, I feel like it's a lot of pressure for us to really deliver this week.
We're gonna go full out with the wardrobe, with the makeup, and with the dancing. We're just gonna take all the risks. It's gonna be awesome.
I just hope that we pull it off and make Lady Gaga proud. We gotta think and feel Gaga.
Oh, can they set the table with their designer moves, performing the Lady Gaga's beautiful, Dirty Rich. Here is Static Noise. Static Noise. Lady Gaga, okay. Let's go to Grammy-nominated Omarion. What do you say, Omarion?
Wow. I thought the performance started off a little slow, but you guys definitely kept the energy going. And the tutting section was actually my favorite part, you know, with the legs. That's actually real creative. You guys did a good performance. And Baby Gaga, Peter, you did your thing, Playboy.
Baby Gaga. JC.
I thought that the opening look was very interesting. I just thought it was just a little bit different than what I've seen in the past. I don't know if it was difficult or anything, but at least it looked interesting. I did like the way you used the table. Like Omarion said, the tutting section on the table was dope because you did it with your feet. I want to get into the slow-mo actually on the table as well because Enrique ends up doing a backflip off this table, and this is something I wouldn't expect from this group at all. And then you got Peter, Baby Gaga, I guess you're rolling under the table. But what I liked about the performance is Gaga is about drama, and she's about attitude when she's playing the camera, and that I think you gave to the audience. You gave them the thing. So,
Well, Mama.
From the beginning to end, you guys worked these two props from your pose, and as you guys peeled out, your transitions was smooth, it was sexy, and it was on point. As far as wardrobe, I just want to give Jasenia, as your neck, girl, them bubbles is hard, right? Can you tell them people? I walked past wardrobe, I was like, oh my God, who's gonna dance to this? And it's very difficult to adapt to a character and then be able to express yourself through those costumes and through your theme. And I think that you guys did a phenomenal job, and I loved your performance.
Well, if you want Static Noise to keep blasting, we'll give you the numbers to vote for them at the end of the show. Thank you, Static Noise. All right. Let's head to the crew garage where Layla Kaylee is standing by to get some crew reactions to this week's voting mix-up.
Thank you, Mario. I'm here with Blueprint Crew. Now, you guys survived elimination last week, but the judges did call you out for falling out of your headstands. TL, how relieved are you that we threw out the votes?
We are relieved. The first thing is that Canada can't vote, so we don't have our friends and family to support us. So that was very difficult for us. But still, we really want to kill this performance and really want to do our best and really impress everyone because this is really our goal to just entertain everyone and have fun out there and just enjoy this experience as much as possible.
Fantastic. Thank you. Well, best of luck to you guys. Mario, back to you.
Thank you, Layla. When we come back, Blueprint Crew is going to seduce the judges with some bad romance and try to earn the first ever free pass that'll make them bulletproof next week. Don't miss a beat. This is Randy Jackson Presents America's Best Dance Crew. Welcome back to America's Best Dance Crew. Due to a voting error last week, tonight there will be no elimination. All the crews are safe. And they've got a brand new chance to blow us away with eye-popping moves and visuals in the Lady Gaga Challenge. Everything is on the line tonight because next week, 2 crews are getting blown out of the game. Next up is Blueprint Crew. Let's see how this structured crew dealt with the mistress of surprise, Lady Gaga.
While Blueprint Crew was fighting their way out of the bottom two, they faltered during their music video challenge.
It's really blessed to get another chance.
Well, they redeemed themselves with this week's performance.
You ready to see your video?
Gaga is so completely out of the box, so we have to do something completely out of the box too. Maybe we should try this floor part. We never go on the floor.
We'll reconnect with the floor.
The moves in the video are really awkward and they're kind of messy in the choreography. So this is going to be tricky for us because we're used to doing precise movements, everyone together. Let's try this again.
It's really intimidating to try and embody Lady Gaga because if you don't pull it off, you just look really bad. So we're really, really gonna try and have her floor work and at the same time keep a bit of ourselves in it. Because last week we were in the bottom two, it's so important that we do this video justice and kill it this week.
Then they pick themselves up from last week and get down on the floor performing to Lady Gaga's Bad Romance. Here is Blueprint Crew.
Blueprint Crew. Oh, they rose from the dead. Man, coming back swinging. Let's check in with the judges. Our own pop superstar, JC Chazé. JC.
Where do I begin? That was the best performance of season 5. First of all, it starts from the top to the bottom. It's the look that you guys went for. It's by far the most daring that I've seen since the beginning of the show. It takes courage to wear that sheerness and the guy wearing some neck brace looking like Hannibal Lecter and then strutting down the middle. I gotta tell you, it's Gaga all day long. It's Gaga all day long. I'm telling you right now, the Canadians can play hockey and they can dance.
Very nice. La Mama.
When I saw TL get lifted 3 feet in the air, and I'm like, whoa, and I'm trying to figure out how it's happening, and then I saw the illusion afterwards. It let me know that you guys work together and you make sure that you bring your vision to light no matter what, using each other and using your ideas. Very dedicated. I want to get into slow-mo, actually, of Nicholas and Derek. You guys were doing a B-boy section in the air, all these flips and legs and upper body strength that you guys are bringing. You have the ladies on the floor, and they're doing something very similar to what you guys are doing to make sure that no matter where we look as an audience on this stage, that we are entertained. I respect that, and you guys had a great performance.
Omarion.
Well, first of all, let me say that I was unsure of how far you would make it in this competition. But after that performance, you guys did a good job, man, for sure.
If you're falling for Blueprint Crew, we're gonna hit you with the numbers to vote for them at the end of the night. Thank you, Blueprint Crew. All right, Jungle Boogie is up next. Let's see if this uncaged crew was wild enough to bite into Gaga.
Video phone.
Beyonce and Gaga, okay.
Getting a video with 2 powerhouse performers like Lady Gaga and Beyonce is a dream. I just hope that we can create a routine that can make them proud. What we gonna do? What we gonna work on?
Remember that part in the video when they were on the chairs?
Yeah, I love it.
We want to do something that's just over the top. Lady Gaga always make her performance that everybody remembers. And we see the way that she was going ahead and get her groove on in the chair, and we're just trying to bring some of that out.
Ain't working. We've never worked with chairs, so this is gonna be quite the challenge.
Step, pull out.
We tried a couple of different things,
It's sexy for y'all.
but nothing really seemed to work.
Y'all, come on, let's try this again. Lady Gaga definitely pushes the edge, and to try to replicate something so extravagant is going to be the hardest thing.
Can they stand up to the chair moves? Performative video phone by Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Here is Jungle Boogie.
You're my phone star, and I'm happy with my life's passion, 'cause you are my receiver. Hubba, hubba. Hubba, hubba. You're saying that you want me. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Tell me. Can you handle it?
Jungle Boogie. Okay. Let's go to our hip-hop honey, Lil Mama. What'd you think?
Overall, I think that you guys are hard workers as a group, and you are able to dominate any character that you pick up, going from sexy to hard. Rocky, you're so versatile as a female, and as a group, you guys, you all bend and fold into the character that you need to get into for that week, and I respect that about your group because it's gonna help you to move far. Now, what I will say is that it's certain risks that you take as a group. For example, flipping onto the chairs, it can get very sloppy, which it did in this performance. Other than that, your energy level, you guys know how to turn it off and on from your natural style and converting into what we're looking for as far as the sexy. It's just about embracing it a little bit more and cleaning it up. I love this crew. Keep moving.
Omarion.
Jungle Boogie, Jungle Boogie. You guys are a dope crew. Let's get into a slow-mo right now of the 540 with Cody and Twine, this was dope right here. The only thing that I would say, about this crew is, BJ, I saw you got a little lost, when you was in the corner, BJ. You always have to be careful and aware, of your squad. Rocky, I love your energy and what you guys doing. You're a dope crew to me, you know what I'm saying? Jungle Boogie, keep doing your thing.
JC.
I mean, they pretty much covered it all. The upside down bit was a bit clumsy, but the commitment to the naughty was nice. Rocky, you didn't stop working through the whole routine. Even when you're on your hands and your knees crawling backwards when the whole crew's in front of you, you're still bouncing. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. The other thing is, yeah, BJ, you got a little lost in the corner, but there was some dope stuff that you did where your body was kind of like contorting. You had like your legs turned around or something. And the end, of course, was pretty hilarious. Overall, it was a pretty good performance. Thanks, guys.
Well, if you want Jungle Boogie to hold their seat in the title fight, we'll give you the info to vote for them later. Thank you, Jungle Boogie. When we come back, the big boys of Heavy Impact are lacing up to play in Gaga's Love Game. And later, our judges make a landmark decision as they guarantee one crew immunity for next week's unprecedented double elimination. We're going Gaga on ABDC 5. I'm Mario Lopez, and we are back on ABDC, where our crews are firing on all cylinders as they face the Lady Gaga challenge. The stakes are twice as high because next week we're sending 2 crews packing. Next up is Heavy Impact. Let's see how these big guys took on one of the biggest game changers of all, Lady Gaga.
Are you ready for your Lady Gaga video?
Yes.
Let's have some fun this week.
Yes, love game.
Lady Gaga is somebody we can definitely relate to. She was always different, and we are different, and we're not that stereotypical dancer. Oh, that's dope. The choreography is organized all around those subways. I think we really need to try to incorporate that. This week is unique because we want to kind of step outside of the box and do something that nobody will expect. Let's figure out a way to put our heavy style on it. 1, and hands.
When we were watching Love Game, one of the scenes that really got our attention was that subway scene. There's a lot going on. So it's a challenge for us. These poles are not made for heavy people.
It's important to take the video as inspiration, but not duplicate it completely. For this challenge, the subway choreography is definitely going to be difficult to pull off, but we're willing to put in that work and come out with something very, very different.
Then the heavy hitters rock the subway choreo and stay on track. Perform to Lady Gaga's Love Game. Here is Heavy Impact.
Love Game. Just close. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco. So don't think too much. Just bust that. I wanna take a ride on your disco.
Heavy Impact. The big fellas going all gaga. Okay, JC, what'd you think?
That number was surprisingly athletic with all the flips you guys were doing, although you did miss one on the side, I have to point it out. I thought the funniest part for me is the fact that you guys did like the lift over the chair and stuff, and you just see like this big dude just kind of like settling over the bench. The choreography was a little blah in the middle. It was athletic in parts, but as an overall performance, I didn't love it, so.
Mamacita.
You guys sort of took it to another level with as far as swag, because you turned it into more of like a swag affair, and I like that. Like he mentioned about the little lift, that was cute. Lady Gaga, cute. All right, I actually agree with JC as far as you guys stepping up your performances with athleticism, and I actually want to get into a slow-mo of Cool Leon. He turns around this pole like a stripper, and then he jumps onto the seat, and he gets the crowd hype, and then he goes for it. And you didn't really have a good landing, and sometimes that happens in our performances, but you gotta keep moving.
Omarion. Well, first of all, you guys always stick to your strong points, and that's the groove, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the open, you guys came out with the fist pump with the groove. I was like, okay, yeah, they sticking to their strengths. I love that part. And then, too, I was thinking to myself, like, I don't know how I feel about guys in poles, you know what I'm saying? But I think you guys pulled it off pretty well, you know what I'm saying? I think that this was a really, really difficult challenge for you guys. For the most part, I think you guys did good as far as the challenge.
Well, if you want to show Heavy Impact some love, we'll give you the numbers to vote for them later. Thank you, Heavy Impact. Get your cameras, because when we come back, High 5-0 puts on their poker face, and Porotic is going to pose for the paparazzi, and later, the judges will decide which crew gets a VIP pass that guarantees safety from next week's double elimination. This is America's Best Dance Crew. I'm Mario Lopez, and we're back on ABDC, where our crews are reinventing themselves with the music and style from pop's master of disguise, Lady Gaga. Tonight, the crews are battling with all their might because the judges can make only one of them invincible in next week's heart-pounding double elimination. Our next crew is High 5-0. Let's see how they dealt with the pressure of taking on Lady Gaga's most gigantic chart topper.
Hi, 5-0, are you ready to see your video?
Yes!
Lady Gaga is really known for being over the top and unique, so we definitely have to bring something that will make us memorable, just like she is.
I think using our hands like Lady Gaga would be really cool. After watching the video, we are really inspired by her hand movements, so we're gonna do something with our hands, but at the same time bring, high energy and intensity with it.
Sharp, 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 sharp.
This routine is going to be difficult because it's so close to your body. It restricts you from dancing really big and intense.
Right, left, that was bad. We do feel the pressure because we've been in the bottom twice. We do not want to go home, so we really want to make sure we put on a great performance and stay out of the bottom.
We're going goo goo gaga for you gaga.
And these Hawaiians nailed the hand sequence, performing to the epic smash Poker Face by Lady Gaga. Here is Hype 5-0. All right, let's get some feedback. Omarion.
I want to say that I felt like the choreography was cool, but I felt like the choreography could have been a little bit better. I felt like, you guys stuck to the Lady Gaga challenge, and I think you did that well, but I feel like High 5-0 is like always energetic, and I felt like it was some moments where, you guys could have brought a little bit more energy. There were some good moments.
JC.
You know what, there's a lot to look at. First thing I want to do to High 5-0, this is a very unusual thing for me to do. I'm going to apologize to you guys for last week and to Omarion because last week when I talked about the dismount, I said it was a little sloppy, and what it was I didn't see that it was a rotation before you guys came down, so that's my apology for you for last week. That's it. Okay. But I want to get into this performance because it did. The opening was great. It was avant-garde. It was very unusual looking. You see this big floating dress, and then you see, this thing trying to escape out of it. You had a lot of dudes in your dress, actually. That's a little weird. But again, it's the body positions and it's the lines of the choreo that we've kind of seen 2 and 3 weeks in a row now. It's not that it's not great, but it's resembling previous weeks, and we want to see something new. I like the travel to the side. I like the fact you guys used the stage well. So there's some good and some bad for me.
Go, Mama.
Like, one of the things that popped out most to me about you guys was the floor knee travel. When you guys were on your knee and the guys were standing up, that was incredible. It was sick. We know you can dance. That's obvious. It's about now taking it to the next level. When you have a challenge like this that is so fun and out of the box where you can do anything, do something that's unbelievable. I saw that you guys said that you were inspired by her hand movement, which you used, and you did it well. You guys were also inspired by her fashion, because I see those little white wigs. Cute.
Thank you, judges. If you think High 5-0 is a massive hit, we'll give you the digits to vote for them later. Thank you, High 5-0. Porotic is up next. Let's see if this robotic crew can plug into the complex world of Lady Gaga.
Layla showed us the paparazzi video. We were ecstatic because it's one of Lady Gaga's biggest videos.
Whoa. Is she on crutches?
That's crazy right here.
What if we use those crutches in our routine?
We could probably pull something.
I think we could do something.
No, I think we can do it.
In the music video, Lady Gaga looks very animated when she's using the crutches, like a robot, which is what we are. So we're gonna try and incorporate our robotic dance into that part with the crutches.
We tried several things with the crutches, and it was difficult to mimic Lady Gaga because it limited our movements.
Last week, the judges kind of cheated us out on the synchronization of our umbrellas. This week, we really have to nail it so they don't have anything to pick on when we use our props.
Lady Gaga is one of the most creative artists right now, and she's really setting a bar. Hopefully we can set a bar as well, dancing to her song.
And they get in sync with the props and end up on the front page, performing to the club anthem, Paparazzi by Lady Gaga. Here is Porotic.
I'm your #1 fan.
Porotic. Oh. Let's go to the judges, JC.
It's interesting to me because you guys went straight to your strengths. From the top, you went straight into the popping. That's what you do. And you handled that very, very well. The moving thing that you guys did was a very, very avant-garde looking, whatever it was when you were on your knees and your butts in the air. I don't know what that was, but you know, Lady Gaga is about the avant-garde, and that was a very interesting looking picture, and it moved all the way across the stage, very nice. The choreo in the middle got a little boring for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. And it did. But I thought the reverse touch were interesting. That's a bold move to kind of get that thing going on and get it precise when you're not able to see it, so I thought that was interesting.
Omarion.
Okay, well, Porotic, you guys stick to your isolation and your popping. You guys are a popping group. I could tell y'all train, and y'all, you know what I mean? That's really, really good. The tutting section, when you guys turned around, that was pretty dope. That was pretty ill. You guys performed today like with a whole bunch of confidence. You guys always had that, but today was like, you know, that was really good.
Yeah, it was tight. Little mama.
I think that you guys have some of the most interesting transitions. And you never lose your charisma. And as a group of young men, you guys are very fun. And I don't ever want you guys to lose your fun. Just take your performances like to the next level. And it's very obvious that you don't take criticism lightly. It's like when you guys came in together today, everything was together, precise, and on point. As a, you know?
Thank you, judges. If you're Porotic's biggest fan, we're going to give you the number to vote for him at the end of the night. Thanks, Porotics. All right, Layla Kaylee's backstage with a crew who's under a lot of pressure to step it up tonight. Layla.
That's right, Mario. I'm here with Salare. Now, on the last show, you guys messed up a couple of your rope tricks. Lisa, how did you feel when we announced that we're not counting last week's votes?
Wow, that was a big relief for us, obviously. We had definitely prepared to be in the bottom two. We did not have our strongest performance last week, so we were prepared to come out with a routine this week that hopefully will blow you all away.
Let's hope so. Best of luck to you guys. Mario?
Thank you, Layla. When we come back, Salare will try to put their mistakes behind them and just dance to Lady Gaga's very first hit single. We are moments away from the judges awarding the ultimate protection to one crew, making them unbeatable in next week's double elimination. ABDC 5, keep it locked.
Welcome back to ABDC. Our crews are facing the Lady Gaga challenge, bringing her extreme choreo and mind-blowing visuals to life on our stage. Since there was an error in the voting information, we're not eliminating anyone tonight. That means all the crews have a second chance to impress America. Our final crew of the night needed a second chance more than anyone. Let's see if Salare can bounce back with Lady Gaga's breakout smash single. Last week, Saltare's routine was riddled with mistakes, and Judge Omarion left them with a stern warning.
Just don't let it happen again.
When it happened, I thought it was over.
It sucks, but there's nothing we can do.
Salare, are you ready to see your Lady Gaga video?
Yeah!
Just dance.
Lady Gaga is always so unexpected in her performances, so this week we're going to start a performance without ropes in our hands because that would be really unexpected.
There's a marching section in the music video that we want to incorporate into our routine, and it's going to be very challenging without ropes.
We did have those mistakes last week, and we're struggling for America's votes right now, so we need to wow them one more time so that they can vote for us.
The pressure is on. Can they stay off the ropes and impress with just their moves? Performing to Lady Gaga's Just Dance, here is Salare.
Salare. Wow. Little mama.
Decent recovery, let me just say. You guys came out with power. The guys showed that they were serious, and the females too. When you get to the dancing and you lose the ropes, you guys are a little 1 and 2 and stiff. So you want to loosen up, put a little oil on. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, your tricks were stupendous through those ropes. So you guys keep your head up and keep fighting.
JT.
This is a fantastic group. We're watching this group grow right in front of our eyes. Every week we go, hey, we need to see this. And the opening of this routine had no ropes and got straight into choreography. Now, I will say this. It's still the beginning stages of your choreography, so the partner section was a little bit but when you guys grab those ropes, you do what nobody else can do. I want to get into the slow-mo right now. When he goes in to do this kind of round-off backflip into the ropes, it's just like, and they do the double with the rope, spinning underneath at double time. It's just like when that rope goes from 0 to 60 like that, it's so impressive. The slide through was playful with us. You're playing with the audience. I really love the fact that you guys are evolving. I'm enjoying it.
Omarion.
First of all, you guys kill the ropes. Like, seriously, clap it up for the ropes. You guys are really, I believe that you're stepping up to the plate. I respect y'all trying to dance. Like, keep doing y'all. Y'all great too.
Thank you, judges. If you want Salare to keep dancing on our show, we'll give you the number to vote later. Thank you, Salare. All right. We've seen all of the crews strut their stuff in the Lady Gaga challenge. Now, during the break, the judges are going to make a historic decision. When we return, one crew will become the first ever to be granted immunity from elimination. Stay locked on ABDC. Welcome back to America's Best Dance Crew. We've seen all 7 crews go gaga and redefine how over the top this competition can get. And now it's time for an ABDC first. During the break, the judges chose one crew that they thought rose above the rest. That crew will be given a free pass that'll guarantee they escape next week's double elimination. I've got the judges' decision right here. All 7 crews left their hearts on the stage, but only one crew will be indestructible next week. The crew that earned immunity and will stay safe on the next episode is... Blueprint Crew. Congratulations, Blueprint Crew. Your performance tonight made you untouchable on next week's show. Nice job. That means the fate of the other 6 crews is now in the voters' hands. America will determine which teams will be forced to enter the most cutthroat battle in ABDC history. Next week, 2 crews will be shut out of the competition forever. So, if you want your favorite crew to stay out of harm's way, you need to vote. We're going to give you the numbers now as we take a look back at highlights from tonight's performances. If you like the way static noise is blasting the stage, dial 1-877-96-CREW-1 or text 1 to the number 22444. If you're wild about Jungle Boogie, dial 1-877-96-CREW-2 or text 2 to the number 22444. If you thought Heavy Impact smashed it, dial 1-877-96-CREW-3 or text 3 to the number 22444. If Hype 5-0 is your favorite crew, dial 1-877-96-CREW-4 or text 4 to the number 22444. If you're amped up for Porotics, dial 1-877-96-CREW-5 or text 5 to the number 22444. If you're tied into Salare, dial 1-877-96-CREW-6 or text 6 to the number 22444. Standard message and data rates may apply. Calls are toll-free from landlines. Voting brought to you by AT&T, your world delivered. Voting starts right now. If you want to vote online, go to dancecrew.mtv.com and get your votes in early because the voting closes tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. Next week, ABDC is going back in time as the crews hustle, boogie, and shake their groove thing in a fight to keep staying alive. Break out your bell bottoms and your polyester because we are headed for a double elimination disco challenge. I'm Mario Lopez. Good night.